Hey guys, what's up? It's been 2 weeks. I've missed y'all. Welcome back. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks. I haven't really had a chance to hop on with a bunch of work stuff going on. DK and Rampage have been fast at work for the past 2 weeks. So yeah, very impressive. I have two things that I want to do today. The first is I finally want to finish digging out my hole, which has been a long time coming, and I'm so close to being done. I really want to finish it off. And the second thing is I need to reset/shop. We recently updated to 1.18.2. Oh, my friends left me a message. That's cool. Yeah, so I want to finish up fixing/shop because it got a little broken during the update. So that is going to be the goal for today. So yeah. So yeah. Let's jump into the stream here. I'm excited. Let's go. Gotta fix my volume on here. That's my phone, getting it set up for chat. Okay. Let's switch over. Let's jump in. Hello, I'm back.
Hello,
Welcome
and
back.
welcome.
Okay.
So did you like? Now, what's funny for your intro? We could have all been sitting on these benches.
This is very true.
I do like your benches, by the way. They are nice.
It was very weird.
There was much debate about benches.
Why was it weird?
So you have to shove a block into the other. So you have to shove the minecart into the block.
Well, yes, that is how those work.
But we tried it with slabs, and slabs are very different. And so we did a bunch of experimenting, and the process for shoving a minecart into a slab is very weird compared to the stairs. Like, the stairs are pretty easy. The slabs, you have to do some weird magic.
Got it.
But, yeah, I think it ended up working. We thought about doing boats, but the problem was you could just take the boat out.
The way we configured this, the minecart doesn't move.
Well, it moves slightly from side to side, but you can't push it out.
Rampage, do you know you have an arrow in your head?
I knew I got shot. I didn't know that it was there though.
Yeah, did you check third person? Oh, I just despawned. Also, I was like, you know, you've just became the Operation Flashpoint meme. Because you remember that one bonus code that you had?
You gave me a bunch of bonus codes.
The one that was that had to deal with blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is a reference to this kind of joke thing where from another video game in which like someone reported that they've been shot, but they're okay.
Alright, so it looks like I will have to work on shop at another time.
Is it like super broken?
It's not letting me create a new shop. So like it completely wiped everything.
Oh, well, that's
Um,
annoying.
and it's not letting me create a new one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
that
when
is
I try and do
weird.
/shops create or /shops new or whatever, it doesn't do anything. So,
To get some blue flowers. That didn't work.
anyone want to sleep? Thanks.
And hey, it's not raining anymore.
Nice. That's kind of why I wanted to sleep.
Oh, did you check the little vendors?
Me?
Yeah.
I saw the big hole. I saw the benches. I saw that stuff. Where are these vendors?
These little vendors? The red flag, yellow flag, and blue flag?
That's annoying.
Hear me.
By the
I
way, you
like
may
the
notice
vendors.
that
Rampage is trash. A high quality shop of goods. Very nice.
you may notice that each of these things has a fiery goods, obviously, from
Yes.
the fiery deals, even the chest.
I like it.
The chests that have stuff in them,
Very nice.
for sure.
Yes, for sure. I looked in them. I can confirm there's something in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
All right, so I want to finish my hole by the end of tonight. That's the goal.
Yeah, I think we finished
Is your hole
the
not
making
done?
the hole.
I still have to mine out this last corner. You want to help?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
Wise choice, Rampage. Wise choice.
Indeed.
So DK, what are we doing?
We're going to kind of try to make something presentable in our hole.
I think that a hole is pretty presentable.
Yeah, but now we're gonna like make the walkways and stuff.
Hmm.
Curious, does scaffolding work very well to stand on?
You can stand on it, yeah.
Okay, like is it heretical to stand on?
Not really.
Okay,
It's just, do we
but you know
have
what, Rampage?
massive amounts of bamboo?
I don't think you ever read any of the signs, which is good. We're not going to be held accountable now.
Do we have enough bamboo to make scaffolding? DK?
I don't even know where any bamboo is.
I'll take that as a no.
I have quite a bit near me.
Oh, yeah,
Did
'cause
that
you buy that
person make a
armor.
bamboo near the lighthouse?
Oh yeah, there might be
We
some
have
over
28 bamboo that I know of.
there. Bamboo grows quickly too.
Uh, would anyone be mad at me if I were to chop this down?
More information than that.
We'll chop
by
what
the
down?
by the lighthouse, just chop the bamboo.
Oh yeah,
Please
no,
feel free.
go for it.
I'm going to do horrible things when we're done with most of the stuff over here.
Okay.
Because like I made this like kind of specific design, and then it was modified,
Sounds good.
and part of me is not happy with how it was modified.
I mean, there's the ore shop over there now that no longer.
Oh no,
works.
that's completely fine. I appreciate that. It's the modifications that other guy made.
Gotcha.
It just didn't really jive with me.
I like the skin I have on that NPC over there.
Oh yeah, same here.
It fits the vibe.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I have scaffolding now.
And I guess I need to chop some trees down to get some wood. I'm trying to break down the wall right now.
Scaffolding becomes an entity. I could probably make a launcher for scaffolding. Because that's very necessary.
Yes, of course it is.
But like, it should theoretically work, because yeah, that becomes an entity. Yeah, I could make a launcher for scaffolding. I could make
Yes, technically
scaffolding
you can make a
projectiles.
scaffolding launcher. That is possible.
That sounds
Why?
fun. I should do that at some point. DK, I'm guessing you want me to get rid of all this water.
Yes, please. And thankfully, since my gamer didn't read any of the signs, we're not going to be liable for any of it.
What, the ones about
True.
dust?
There were
Uh-oh.
other signs.
Oh, there's more concerning ones.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about now.
Yep.
You do not know will not hurt you.
In case of earthquake, go gadget. Let's. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're
Please
probably now
pardon our
detecting that you didn't
dust.
read these.
In case of sadness, break wall. 1 + 1 = pardon.
wow.
2.1 × 3 = hour, and 71 + 2 = dust. Big fine for pushing this button.
There's also a secret sign right here.
I just read that one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Not very secret
did-
now.
Yeah,
No.
it's not secret anymore.
Yeah, no, I did read that one. Also, what's the fine if I push the button?
You have to pay me
That's
$3
actually a
million.
Mario reference. To I almost bought Rampage, this Mario comic.
Okay.
But its price has radically increased to such a rate that I
DK
don't think
doesn't
I'm
wanna
going to
buy it
buy
anymore.
that for him anymore.
What is it? What does it cost? I'm curious.
It's gone over $100 at this point.
Oh wow.
Why?
Are we
I
gonna
mean, like
buy,
it was originally at a
Mario?
more fair price of like $20, but now it has gone into ludicrous territory.
Now it's going into collectibles.
What kind of Mario comic was it?
It was a collection of like hundreds of like comics,
Okay.
and but it was never $100. That's a more recent
It's a more recent.
attribute.
Yeah.
I never really messed with scaffolding, because if you can fly, you don't really need it.
I don't use it ever. Actually, I used it recently for my Guardian farm because you need it for the Guardian farm. But
I plan on using scaffolding to do creative things in this hole, basically.
I don't typically use it.
What happened?
I broke the scaffolding.
While I was on it?
You jumped
monster.
on it as it was breaking.
Uh-huh.
That was mean.
Noted. Noted hard.
No, noted. No. No.
So since I last talked to you guys, I've been playing the new Lego Star Wars game.
I have seen. I
Yeah,
have definitely
your
seen you playing
Discord
that.
has been saying this.
What do you think?
It's good. It's different. It's not the type of Lego game that I think anybody is used to.
Oh.
It is very heavily focused on open world play. A lot of even like the story mode takes place in the open world. And the levels are much shorter. Which has been interesting. I mean, it's just a different kind of dynamic. And I think a lot of the game is based on exploration as opposed to like just playing through the levels. Like the open world is huge. There's like I think it's 23 planets that consist of the open world, and then each planet has different regions. So each planet has its own space area that you can explore. And then it also has different cities or places on the planet itself you can visit. So some planets have like space and then just one town.
Rufus, no.
Some planets have like
This stays here.
4 or 5 different cities or locations you could visit. So it's very heavily focused on like exploring, which is different.
Oh yeah, I've seen some trailers of it. It seems like it was a very different game from the other ones.
Definitely. But it still kind of has that like Lego-esque feel to it that, you know, definitely makes it a Lego game still. Like, you know, when you play the levels, you're still like looking for mini kits and destroying everything in sight to get studs, and you know, like that part of it has stayed the same. But
How well does it stack up against Lego Worlds?
I never played that game.
Played that like one night.
We've played that, yeah, and didn't it like not work?
Yeah, it was so good.
I just remember attempting to play it, and
Yeah,
it
we checked it out when it was in super early access.
Yeah, we did.
Hmm.
That's fine. But yeah, it was
It
a
just-
little.
it just didn't work.
Nice.
And we're just trying to get it to work.
Was that...
It works better now.
What was the concept of that one? Because I know then also there was Lego Dimensions, which was a whole nother thing.
That's different.
Lego Worlds was take one of their Lego games, mix it with Minecraft,
Yeah.
and kind of merge that together.
Yeah, no, Lego Star Wars is definitely still a Lego game. It's kind of like... Have you ever played Lego Marvel Superheroes? Or seen it before?
I've
Maybe.
seen it before.
So in that game, right, you have the story mode levels, and then you also have New York City as like an open world where you can explore and do side quests to get like collectibles and unlock characters and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much the new Lego Star Wars movie, except scale it up like 10 times. Like Lego Marvel Superheroes had like for a while one of the bigger open worlds out of a lot of Lego games, and like, you know, it's a small area that you can eventually like easily memorize your way around and whatever. Now, like Coruscant in Lego Star Wars, the new one, is like navigating the Lego city, and then obviously that's like one place on one planet, and then you have like 23 other planets.
Sounds very large.
Yeah, so it's a very, very big game. The game, I think, was like 30-something gigabytes, maybe? I don't remember. Let me see. I can look. Lego Star Wars.
So what is this a staircase
It's
down?
40
Decaf?
gigabytes.
Yeah.
40 gigabytes for a Lego game?
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Not a
it's
lot.
big.
Now, when
Does it
Lego
have
Worlds
ray
actually
tracing?
got off of its legs, it implemented a bunch of interesting features of you like exploring and getting access to new things. But
There's definitely a lot of that in the new Lego Star Wars. Like, you have to explore in order to unlock, like, characters and ships and stuff like that, so. As far as I know, the Death Star is a playable vehicle. Which
Playable vehicle.
shall be interesting. Like, you can fly the Death Star.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Looking forward
Do you
to
get to
that.
blow up planets?
I don't know. Haven't made it that far yet.
Be determined.
I'm like 2.5 movies through the 9 movies that make up the game, so
So you're almost there. You've almost beat it.
I have a lot of time to keep playing. And I'm playing in chronological story order rather than release order.
That's understandable.
So I started with the prequels, and I'm just going from
That
there.
option.
Which is how Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga started. In this one, you have a choice. So you have to start with the first movie of the trilogy, but you can start with any of the 3 trilogies you want. So you can start in the originals, you can start in the prequels, or you can start in the sequels.
If you want to speedrun, just start in the sequels.
I guess. You don't even have to play the game to speedrun the sequels, because the sequels just don't exist, so you automatically win.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
The real question is, which hardware gives the best loading times for the speedrun? That'll be the deciding factor of who's on top.
Oh, Polar's waiting to join.
Why is he in red team?
I don't know.
Like, why would he go to red team?
I don't know.
I guess I'll bring him out of red team
I
and
guess
ask
so.
him why he's. Why were you in red team?
Oh no, I just picked a random one.
Nobody ever looks in red team, so.
Like if I
It's
gamer
really
didn't say
right
that you,
next, but it's right next to it.
like if I gamer didn't say that you were there, I would not have known you were there.
Isn't it like right there though? It's like right next to it.
It's effort. It's effort
too
to
much
try and
work.
find. Yeah.
I have to look down slightly, and that's too much work.
I understand. I understand.
Only
What do you think
looking
so
up
far?
slightly is permitted. So you want to help me finish the hole?
I'm actually gonna do an English assignment real quick.
Oh my god. Joins a live stream and decides now's a good time to do English homework.
Someone asked me to do some work. I've got to go.
Nah, it's okay. It'll only take me like a few minutes.
So when the
10,000
stream is
years
over and
later.
you're still working on your English homework, what do I get?
No, I've already read it. I just need to answer the questions.
Don't answer B on everything.
Did I answer B on everything?
I said don't.
Why
Chris,
not?
was it you or was it 29th who told me a story about answering the same letter on everything for a professor
It
they
doesn't sound
hated?
like me.
Okay, so then it was 29th. I was talking to 29th one day then, and because the two of you tell similar stories sometimes, it's kind of funny. He was telling me that he had a professor in college that he really didn't like, and he answered C to everything on the test. Like, he really didn't care about the class. He just put C as his answer to everything. And the professor, like, called him up after he finished the test and was like, don't tell anyone, but you got every single answer correct. Like, the professor tricked everyone by making the answer to every single question C. And
That's
so,
gotta
by
be.
trying to spite his professor, he got 100%.
That's funny.
When I was in high school, we had to take advanced placement exams.
Mm.
I knew I was not going to do well in the calculus one.
Is that what you did?
No, I took a 5-sided die.
Okay.
I just rolled.
Nice. Nice.
I should try that next time I have class.
I had a couple. I had a 4 and a 5-sided die. and might have had 6 too.
Here's a hint. Only do that on exams that don't actually count towards your grade.
Yeah, no, this was totally. I knew it. There was no way I was placing out of calculus.
What I laugh at is that I took my placement tests for college, right? And I've never been good at math. Like, I'm good at statistics, I'm okay at geometry. Forget algebra, it can go burn. Which Doc doesn't like it when I say that, but oh well. And what I find hilarious is that somehow I managed to fail my Algebra 1 placement test, but pass the Algebra 2 exam.
Huh?
How, I don't know. But I failed the easier one and then passed the hard one. I don't get it. And half of the hard one was stuff I'd never even learned before.
Was it just multiple choice?
No! Some of it was short answer, too. Like, you know, like find it and type your answer into the box sort of deal. I was like, now how did I do that? I want to know.
Wait, so is that what the park testing is? Advanced placement?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Or are you talking about like SATs or something?
I'm talking about my college placement.
Because when I hear AP, that's like the highest class you can take.
Yes, that's correct.
So you're just super smart, so you took a test to see how super smart you were?
No, I didn't take any APs in high school. When you go to college, I'm talking about a college placement test. When you go to college, a lot of universities make you take tests to decide what classes they're going to make you take for your math or for your English. So, for example, I took my math, English, and Spanish placement testing, right? So for my math one, if you fail or you don't meet a certain expectation, they make you take remedial math, which means you have to take like an extra semester's worth of math to get you caught up on the stuff that you're not good at before you can start taking certain math courses. Or like for Spanish, it decides like if you've taken Spanish in the past, what level you can start at in college. So that's how they decide whether or not you start from like level 0, never taken any before, or whether you are going to start in an intermediate or advanced course because you've taken so many years of it and you're proficient in it. So, for example, I placed out of Spanish.
You just get to start higher.
Yeah. So I placed out of Spanish, which means I had taken enough Spanish that I fulfilled what my college would require to be advanced enough. Therefore, even though my major requires me to take language, my school is saying, yeah, you're good enough at it already, you don't have to. Which is great, because I didn't like Spanish in high school, and I'm happy I don't have to take it ever again.
Why does it say kick out next to...
Oh,
skip
click it,
rate?
it'll kick me out of bed.
Well, that's not very nice.
No, but you could if you wanted to. Somebody want to sleep, please?
DK teleports and then the night is skipped.
When you guys sleep, does it say kick out, or does it show you guys kick out too? Everybody else?
What?
We'd have to check.
Like in chat, does next to like sleeping to skip the night 1 out of 2, does it also say kick out?
What the...
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so it's an admin thing. Cool.
Back up. Back up, please. Thank you.
You know, since you mentioned that, I do have a version of that story for you.
Okay,
It's gonna be a little bit longer,
that's fine.
so I'll ask for everyone's patience.
I enjoy your stories, so.
So the way our college worked, there was an entrance exam, which was a timed test of just math. And every program had a certain requirement. Multimedia had the highest math requirement.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but so the major determined how many of the problems you had to have correct,
Right.
and so they'd hand you the test, and then leave the room. And when the time ran out, you weren't allowed to use a calculator. You had to do everything by in your head.
Gross.
And yeah, so okay, I accomplished that, right? It took me 2 tries. An entire group of people burst into the room I was in, and that threw me off. Can I mention that I hate taking time tests? The
They are
idea of having a
stressful.
time limit like really stresses me, and I don't deal well with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay. So with that said, so then my college recruiter told me that all I needed to do was hand over my STAR test score. But I never took the STAR test because we were the last generation of high school students to just have to do the TOS test, which was our end of year exam.
Was that your your area's like standardized testing or whatever?
It's our state's standardized
Okay.
test. The
Okay.
STAR was the new version of that. Well,
Gotcha.
just because my high school, just because the state of Texas allowed you to get past that, apparently I had to take the STAR exam based on curriculum I was never trained in to go to college, which was unfortunate. So instead, I had another choice. And this is the big boy play. Ready? Alternatively, you could take the college state test to graduate college
Okay.
to enter college.
What?
They had to accept that as the equivalent of my STAR thing. So I took this and I passed it.
So basically, you could have graduated college before going to college, but because you needed the credits and stuff too, then you still had to go to college. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Essentially, before you could graduate college, you're supposed to
college.
take this test on your own, and it costs like $50 or something like that. It's ran by the state.
Interesting.
It's also the test you have to take if you want to become a teacher.
Okay. So it's probably
I
just
get
a
it.
general. It's probably just a general knowledge test.
It's on multiple like things, but it's also a time. It was multiple time tests.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like a general knowledge exam.
And I just thought to myself, there were certain things I didn't understand on that test, like trigonometry.
Yeah, I don't like trig.
Those problems, I did not take the math to do trigonometry until I had take college. And I remember my professor saying, hey, you could take it better to increase your score now that you know those subjects. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's not a test that like anyone will ever see. It's not like your SATs that you
Right.
get to like, show your business, company that you work for.
Right.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So like, why would I spend another $50 and freak myself out again?
Of course.
So like, what was funny is in class we're like, okay, I'm gonna help you. Well, today's lesson we're going to concentrate on helping you pass into the year exam. I'm like, oh, I've already passed it. Can I just like sit in the corner and draw funny
Can I
pictures?
just sit in the corner and draw, or just like leave?
That's funny. I don't know. It just seemed like an incredibly like big thing. Everyone's like looking at me like, why? And I'm like, I didn't have a choice. This wasn't me trying to get ahead of anyone or anything like that. I didn't have a choice.
No, but of course that's how everybody looks at it. What do you need, Polar?
So, I am doing my work.
That question doesn't sound like you are, my friend.
So, I'm doing an English assignment. I'm doing an English assignment
Why
on
do you say English like that?
because I'm reading an article on teenage crushes and the advantages and disadvantages of them.
Okay, and is the question in the thing, what are the advantages of it?
Yeah.
I have to say,
This is
I don't
quite
know
a
where
Sorry,
you're going to
lost my.
school. but-
Sorry, I lost my earbuds. So he whispered to me in Minecraft chat the question. What are advantages to having a crush? Let me guess. That's one of the questions on the worksheet, right?
That would be correct.
Okay. And
It's
so
a very
if
strange
it's
article for an
okay,
English
but if it's a
paper.
worksheet based on an article that discusses the advantages and disadvantages of having a crush, wouldn't the answer to your question be found in the article?
I already read the article.
And you would have to give those answers because anything other than those you would.
Right, yeah, if your
you-
teacher created a worksheet based on the article, they're asking for the reasoning from the article as to why crushes could be a positive thing. So
Well, I'm getting a second opinion here.
No, you're gonna get it from the article, or otherwise you're gonna get an F.
Second opinion's gonna get you a failing grade.
And
I don't
I'm not
think it-
responsible for making you get an F, so do your homework.
No. I am doing my homework.
You're not doing it the correct way.
Yes, I am. I just don't feel like looking back at the article.
If you read the article, you shouldn't have to.
Well, I read it a few days ago when I was doing it in class.
If you read the article and paid attention, you shouldn't have to. Fine, I'll
like-
rephrase myself. You probably read it and were like, eh, this sucks, I'm not gonna pay attention to it, and now we're regretting that.
That's okay, because iGamer is going to save him.
How?
So, iGamer. Then I have a question for you.
I don't have an answer to your question.
How does love emerge?
I don't know.
I feel like you're doing this on purpose.
You know I haven't had a girlfriend yet. Leave me alone.
It's just about.
That's okay. I'll join iGamer in the Forever Alone pile if that's okay.
Okay,
This seems like a lot of work.
What?
It is. DK, do you want to do it for me? I'll pay you.
That's not what I was getting at.
Oh.
You don't want me to answer?
Well, I've already answered B for every multiple choice.
Oh. Since you mentioned that, I guess I should also include the last thing from my history of operating systems class.
Yes, please.
One of the questions was, what is a hardware interrupt?
Okay.
My answer was when the two interrupts hit each other, it releases Tron on the world.
Okay.
My teacher marked this correct.
That's a teacher right there. That's a quality teacher.
I may have like gone further on with a very like these are things that like were designed to be answered with one sentence, and I'd answer it with paragraphs.
Of course, of course.
He was in a time test.
Clearly not.
I have
Well,
good news.
unfortunately, I have to admit I do have a very unique ability when it comes to essay questions. Like when I'm given a chance to answer long things, because I have a way of skewing knowledge in my favor.
Okay.
I refer to this as bullpucky and
Alright.
advanced bullpucky.
Nice.
If you give me enough time, I can eschew an answer into complete nonsense. I've been told by people just to shut up sometimes because I will have converted the conversation into something that's just no longer sensible.
I do that though. That's
Hey,
fine. I will never get mad at somebody for doing that because I do it all the time.
Well, I do it on purpose though. I do it on purpose for very bad reasons. Hey Rampage, if I give you parts, can you match the thing I did on one side to the other side? And have more oak planks and more oak planks.
What?
I
and
have
more oak
study
planks.
hall tomorrow in the morning.
So you don't have to waste your time doing this tonight, do you?
Exactly.
Wow!
I'm done my homework, guys.
No, you're not. You're just procrastinating.
All right. So what's the current question?
Oh, that's irrelevant now.
No,
It's
no, no.
irrelevant
Give
because
me
he
one of those
realized he could
questions
do
now,
it
because
tomorrow
now
morning.
I want to mock I want to mock the question.
All right, I'll give you a new question.
All right, go for it.
Do you want a multiple choice one or do you want a
I
written?
want a free answer one.
Okay.
DK wants to answer freely.
See, if I ask this one to DK,
Mm-hmm.
this could get very dark.
Oh dear.
Okay. I mean, you're asking me a question, so
DK, what are ways to get rid of a crush? Can they go away on their own? There's your free question.
The thing is, I would like to ask a follow-up question first, though.
Okay.
Is this someone who has a crush with you, or you have a crush with them?
See, this
matters, actually.
this article shows that the person has a crush on the other person.
Because
No,
you
it's not a
will
good
never
answer.
forget your crush, and it will forever remain as a permanent part of your life, in which you regret increasingly amount, and you'll know that part of you will forever regret your decisions, and it will lay like a flying skeleton, like a grim reaper. It'll be flying over you for the rest of your life.
Oh, that's not nice.
Of course it's not nice, but you even
No,
told
no,
us
no,
that
no,
it was
no,
going to
no,
get
no, no,
dark
no,
if
no,
DK
no, 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 no,
answered
no,
it.
no,
So.
no, 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 no. I wasn't even talking about that. I tried to spleef Rampage, but I couldn't because I didn't have his permission to build there. Anyway, back to the actual
Easy.
thing. I'll rephrase. So you are the one that has a crush on the other person, and do crushes go away on their own? Or
No, unless you're a psychopath.
how do you get rid of a crush?
You don't. You just deal with the crippling thing that you'll never be happy again.
Fantastic. This is why I asked DK. Great answer.
Some people seem to be able to like wash themselves of that, but I sense those people are not rational.
I see.
It's like the people that seem to be able to do that tend to be like kind of scary.
This is an interesting conversation.
Usually, people who have very unhealthy relationships with other people.
DK, do you want to help me with
Users,
my biology?
abusers, will tend to have no problem with that.
Can someone
What's up?
sleep, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
What about biology?
You want to help me with one of my bio questions?
Sure.
I have a
Okay.
95 in bio right now. I can help.
All right. Well.
Yes, but I can give him the funny answer.
And I can
All
give
right,
him the
well,
actual ones.
Yes.
So you can get okay. Well, this is about defining.
Okay.
Oh dear
So,
lord.
iGamer can give me the actual definition, and then DK
And then
can
this
give
is
me.
where DK can come up with some sick, twisted, demented whatever
I'll,
that
I'll,
he
I'll
pulls
ask DK first. DK, to you, what is a fossil?
out. Oh no.
It represents concentrated failure.
Not,
And iGamer cannot tell me I'm wrong.
not untrue.
I mean, it is indeed a large concentration of death and failure at living, so yeah, he's right.
So then, what's the definition, iGamer,
I mean,
of a fossil?
a fossil,
Mm-hmm.
so a fossil.
That-
I
I
don't know.
can't write that a fossil is a fossil. in the definition.
We don't. I don't know. We're not talking about my fossils.
So this
We're
is-
not talking about fossils in my class. Okay.
Yeah.
The one who has a 95 in biology just told me that a fossil is a fossil. That's the definition.
And this
Okay.
is why I have a 95 in biology, because I'm always right.
All right, DK, to you,
It's like
what
wonder
is
twins.
what is
Formal-
fitness?
Okay, so hold on, wait. Do you want an answer to the fossil thing?
Nope,
Okay.
TK's is good enough.
All right.
I just wrote down failure and death.
It's
Yeah,
a concentrated failure
Mhm.
over a long period of time.
If my bio teacher asks where I got this information, I'll say a very
So essentially, when something dies, and then sent to the ground for a long time, it fossilizes.
Yes.
So like a dinosaur bone, dinosaur died.
So the fossils are preserved remains of ancient organisms by they've basically compressed into rock, and then fossils are not
definitely
the
just
actual
looked that up.
organism itself, but they're rocks that show that have the rocks have preserved in them almost like a pattern that gives you the idea of what the thing looks like.
And that's where I got concentrated failure.
Are they not calcium deposits?
No, they're not.
I mean, technically, bones
I
are
don't think so.
made of calcium.
I think they're.
I mean, yeah. So
Calcium
there's a
deposits.
lot of things that can fossilize, like even leaves fossilize. So, like leaf fossils are not actual leaves that are in rocks, but rather they're the indentations of compressed leaves into rocks. So how it normally works is a leaf dies and is in sediment, and then the sediment compresses and preserves the shape of the leaf. Kind of makes like a mold of the leaf, if you should say.
See.
Oh, concentrated failure.
Yeah.
Because obviously, it had to fail, right?
Yeah.
To die.
That's pretty much failure.
Yep. So what was your next question, Fuller?
The definition of fitness.
Fitness.
Yes. Yes.
Oh boy.
What kind of bio class is this? Is it bio/health? What? How do we go from fossils to fitness? Or is it just biology with everything related to the letter F? What are we doing here?
All right, I'll give you something else then.
I was gonna go with it's the lifestyle decision to live your life a very specific way.
By the way, where are these questions coming from? Are they supposed to be based off of a textbook reading or something that you didn't do?
No, this is just a worksheet. Yeah.
Okay,
No article with this one. No article.
Is there a textbook pages that go with it?
There's
Or
Google.
Notes from class that go with it?
There's Google.
Okay.
Like in my school, if you used Google, then
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could look up the textbook.
that was always the wrong choice.
Would you get marked off if you used Google?
Yeah, I actually, some of our things we were only allowed to use one internet resource for any kind of exam.
Well, I mean, I always had teachers where if they gave you an assigned reading or whatever, and you came up with an answer that you found somewhere outside of the reading, even if it was correct because it didn't come from the source material they wanted you to take it from, then it didn't count.
Oh no, I'm talking about we had to do our own research, and if we used a source other than a book, we were only allowed to use one internet source.
Gotcha.
Moving on. All right. How do you even say this? Okay, I'm just gonna skip that one.
That's not a good sign.
Knowing my English, I don't.
You could always just take a picture of it, text it to me, and I.
No, I feel like that's even worse. Okay, I'm gonna try and say it.
Please do. I'm curious. Sound it out like we're in second grade. Sound it out.
Vestigial structures.
Vestigial structures. Okay.
Yes.
What about them?
What's the definition?
Google it. I don't know.
DK, to you, what are vestigial structures?
They are structures that have taken the wise knowledge and have properly invested in the stock markets, and they have a very
Oh,
wide and
these.
tall portfolio.
You know,
And they have like real estate investments.
I know.
They
what these are.
very carefully invested themselves very heavily, but wide and tall, not in any particular one concentrated place. This
so
means that if there was any one issue, they would not be absolutely destroyed by it.
so where does the stock market come in with biology?
Eh,
You know, you would ask this, but you know what? Life is a gamble, right?
Do you want the
Like
actual?
life is really just a actual gamble. Every day you walk outside your house, you're gambling for your safety and well-being. Every time you go to school, you're gambling that you know, nothing bad happens.
Glad you didn't go where I thought.
Every
might
time
be
you
going
brush
there.
your teeth, you know, you're gambling that you don't get electrocuted somehow, right?
I have an electric
Like
toothbrush, so that's not far off base.
Sorry, my little brother.
so like you've taken a lot of gambles every single day.
Do you want the actual definition, Polar?
Oh, to be fair, I probably would have believed anything that DK just said and wrote it down.
I know, which is what concerns me.
Uh,
Vestigial
sorry.
structures are structures of an organism that are considered useless and are often associated with prior ancestors and evolution.
Interesting.
So gambling. Wow, I was right.
So, kind of.
So like rolling a
so-
dice.
So, like, our appendix
Appendix.
is a vestigial. Hi, Nick.
Been here for a while.
Our
I've been
appendix
here
would be
for a
considered
long
a
time.
vestigial structure because it's useless. It has nothing, has no
Let's pick
purpose
one.
in our body, but it exists.
How about our
for some
tailbone?
reason. That too. Wait,
Actually,
what?
our appendix might actually have a purpose. We're not entirely sure.
We still haven't figured it out, have we?
So Nick, to you, what is adaptation?
This is pretty straightforward. How about Polar? You
Obviously,
answer
it's
your
the
own question.
military process in which you adapt, evolve, and change your tactics. So, for example, if the enemy is above you and you're down below, you don't try to engage them. Instead, you try to find another way to attack that is not advantageous for your enemy.
Because as Obi-Wan Kenobi once said, it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Adapt, evolve, and engage? I don't know, something like that.
Oh, what, the military thing?
Yeah,
I think it's adapt, evolve, overcome.
yeah, there we go. Forgot the word overcome. I was struggling with it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try and say this one.
Oh no.
Hello, child. Hold on.
That was so hard to say.
You
Wow.
wanna hang out?
Oh, it's his younger brother.
Hey, I told you you're not playing Minecraft. Oh, I'm not muted.
Tell him
Hello,
I say hello.
Polar,
Please.
always aware of his surroundings.
You're not playing Minecraft.
But how else will the child overcome, engage, and evolve?
He's not old enough to comprehend video games.
I just like
He wanted us to teach him how to play Gang Beasts
Okay,
the
Kieran,
other day.
your
Oh, Game
fingers
Beasts is
cannot
fun.
reach across the keys. I am still not muted.
No,
Why
you're
won't
not.
One day, Polar will learn. This is not one of those days.
Yeah, Rampage. Polar and I have been playing Gang Beasts lately.
Oh, you could have told
By
me.
the way,
Game-
just so you're aware, I'm stealing from you, Duke.
We also
You're
have
stealing what?
crippled our Rocket League ranks lately.
Oh, what did you do? How
I
low
don't
are
know.
you?
Like we're just on a massive losing streak. Like even in cash, we've like sucked lately.
What did you? What rank are you now?
I mean, I'm
Hey,
Diamond
Ryan.
1 and Polar is Diamond 2, but
iGamer.
what?
The child says that if you say hi to him, he will disappear.
Hello.
No, I'm just gonna stay here and not say anything.
That's not what we said.
Say hi.
Little
be
one.
quiet.
This is the internet saying hi.
Hello.
I
The
take
internet
new
says
deal. Hold
hi.
on. I'll be back.
Oh, we're negotiating more.
Well-
Okay. Never negotiate with a 5-year-old. You're not gonna win. They always change their terms.
I gamer.
What?
I need experience.
Oh no. I can't help you with that.
I think I can help you by using iGamer's building.
What thing?
I-
Should work.
I need levels.
Yeah, I think.
I have a guardian farm you're more than welcome to use.
All right. Well, where's that?
Send me a TPA and I'll bring you here. It's right next to my giant hole.
Yeah, that's vague though.
Oh yes, I'm aware.
Actually, I know where your giant hole is.
Hmm.
But that's not the point.
This kid just denied money.
What? You offered him money to leave you alone? Why?
I did. I told him I'd give him a magical coin if he left.
What was it, a quarter?
You know, you should have done the wiser thing and offer him 3
Magical
magical
coin.
beans.
There you go.
There you go.
You're welcome. Have fun.
Here's the thing.
Do I just have to punch these once?
I
You might need a sword. I'm not sure.
You have swords here?
I
It
have
costs
some extras
$100.
laying around. Hold on. My tools chest is downstairs. Give me a second.
Why are these things hurting me when I hit them?
Guardians automatically have thorns.
Of course I do.
Sorry about that.
DK,
This
Where
where?
kid-
Rampage has. I'm getting more
you
wood
go.
for you.
Ryan,
Bye.
I
I'm
need to-
debating with what this kid wants from my room, and he just pointed at the PS5 and called it an Xbox. I'm ashamed.
Oh, it's an Xbox.
No, it is not an Xbox.
I mean,
It is a PlayStation.
PS5.
Yes.
It is made by Sony.
Ah,
Xbox is made by
You
Microsoft.
want and able to leave my room, please.
I'm getting so much money for this.
Yes,
I'll
you
give
get
you a
money from the
dollar.
hunter job for it.
I'll give you $1 if you leave, please. Not
Yeah,
a
for which
coin,
that
a
I'm
dollar.
also an explorer.
You realize that you're enabling him to come back into your room and bother you now so that you'll keep giving him money, right?
$1. How about $1 and a coin? Or I throw you out of my room instead.
stay here.
Stay here, that wasn't an option.
Negotiating with 5-year-olds is enjoyable.
I said stay here.
Okay. You won't talk?
I'm now eating raw cod from your
You're just
chest.
gonna stare?
Yeah.
That's even weirder.
Why are you eating raw cod? How desperate are you?
I'm not desperate. I just don't want to use my own food to be regenning health.
and you
when
get
he
raw
has,
cod
like-
from my guardian farm, so.
The child.
Here,
Child.
If you accept my teleport request, I will bring you bread.
No, I don't need bread, Chris.
Okay.
I have baked potatoes. I just don't feel like eating all of my food to regen.
Oh, that's
health
why I was
and
gonna bring
stuff.
you more food. That wasn't yours.
Yeah, but this isn't mine either. And I'm contributing to his stacks of random food.
Plus, you have an infinite source of raw cod from that thing, so.
Plus, you also have cooked cod.
Yes, because I have a
I
fire aspect sword, so occasionally it cooks it.
DK, I want to discuss. If you notice, this side is significantly longer than that side. In like every possible way.
Yeah, I was gonna connect this.
So what I
So-
was thinking. Well,
You know what you
were
need
you
up here, iGamer?
to,
What's up?
You
DK?
need a regen beacon up here.
I agree.
Okay, don't talk. Sorry. I wasn't saying that to y'all.
Of course, you were saying that. You were always saying that to us.
So Deku, what I was thinking is we like, instead of turning it like right here, we turn it up like here, and then we put something in between this stair and this stair.
I wasn't turning this though.
Okay, where is it going then?
Rampage, your button
Great.
don't work.
Hi, gamer. You know what you should do?
Oh, Rampage,
I
he
was
pushed the
actually gonna
button.
connect it with the rock.
Rampage, you pushed the button.
Wait, you push the button?
Oh, fuck.
I pressed the button like 15 times.
There's a big fine for pushing that button.
There's a button over here, and it's not the button with the.
Oh, did
button
he
with the
not
big-
push the fine button?
No, DK
No.
destroyed the fine button.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it.
He pressed the in case of earthquake, go gadget legs.
Oh. I really wanted him to push the fine button so he would owe Rampage a lot of money.
What you putting on the back here?
I'm not putting anything at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, so since I last talked to you guys, iGamer got a promotion for his summer camp job.
Nice. Does that mean you're a super iGamer now?
I'm a supervisor iGamer now.
Oh, I get 2 million, Ryan.
For what?
I do agree. That is what the button does.
I changed the sign and I said Polar gets 1 million. So
Yeah,
I pressed
that
it
is
twice.
indeed what happened.
I'm not giving you $2 million.
Oh, that's
You're-
fine. Uncle Pennybags will.
Uncle Pennybags is not giving you $2 million either.
Why not?
See,
But it was the special button.
Because Uncle
See-
Pennybags thinks you're a fraud.
Uncle Pennybags.
you're faking a
It's
fraud.
Just jump down there.
I'm not gonna. Shh.
Jump down there.
I don't wanna.
I don't want
Alright,
to.
see what I got going over here, Rampage?
Please, just for me.
Okay, I'll do it just for you.
Gamer, you know what you should do? You
What?
should put mending on that sword
Just one
and just
down.
leave it up there.
Just one down.
That's a
I'm,
good
so,
idea,
I'm
actually.
swinging. Shh.
Community sword.
Yeah. If you wanted to go further, you could put fire aspect and
Mm.
sharpness and sweeping edge on it.
Not sure I have all those books. I do believe I have an extra mending book, though. And I have plenty
Silence,
of levels,
child.
so.
I think now we're gonna go into the scaffolding.
Hold on, let me see if I have a mending book.
You want scaffolding? on
For
top?
a price, you can have a mending book.
Do we have mending books?
We do.
Good.
For how much?
You know what? You know what?
But it's my
What?
sword, I'm just lending it to him, so
What
he
do you
doesn't need
want?
to pay me anything.
My coin.
You want a
and
coin?
two
Oh, I'm
dollars.
actually done using your farm,
$2?
so
Okay, that's a
it's
steep
just a
price.
recommendation for the future.
That's what I want.
I have to find the books.
$2 and a coin to leave.
What was
No,
that?
I would say no.
Give it.
Alright,
That's not how
actually,
you ask
let me
for
borrow the
stuff.
scaffolding. I'm gonna borrow some scaffolding, which I think I've just picked up, right? Yeah.
Hold it,
Double bit.
hold it. Here's
Can
your
you
problem.
Gonna get
take
me
that
a-
right side and make it look like the left side?
Like into this wall.
Nick, do you still have the sword?
Yeah.
No, I left it in the chest above the farm.
Cool.
I
Also,
think
your farm is not terribly safe.
Why not?
Well, I almost died a couple times because they can shoot you through those.
Not
Oh,
if you
there's also-
stand in the right spot.
And
Okay.
also, it's very easy to get like almost knocked off the edge by them
Silence.
between their thorns and then them being able to target you if you
Silence.
get back.
You know what
I've
silence
never
means?
experienced that
Shh.
problem.
Quiet. Okay, you can tell me something in a second. I think I've come up with the master plan.
Which is?
Pull it. Here's your problem.
Like
Uh,
Shh, hold on,
you,
kid.
is that you're trying bribery, which means that in the end you're weak and you can't make them do
That's
anything.
not true. I've come up with the master plan.
Which is?
Alright, everyone, I'm gonna go get in the shower, so, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna head out.
All right.
Okay.
See ya.
master plan was to stop playing Minecraft.
I'm not giving you $1. No, not even a coin. Because.
Because you failed to take the bribe when you had the chance.
Keep talking.
Okay, you can keep talking.
And tell you what it is.
Alright, catch you next time.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, bye.
See ya.
DK, I need wood.
Oh, what kind of wood do you need?
I'm pretty sure this is his master plan, by the way.
Thank you.
You
Also
mean
has
he-
some oak slabs.
I think he's pretending to get in the shower. To
Oh yeah,
convince
no,
his
that's
little
why I
brother
said
to leave.
something. I was like, oh, okay, he's faking.
Wait,
it.
I have a quick question. Is keep inventory on?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good to know. Time to go exploring into the world and increase the world size.
Whoa.
Please do.
I totally had nothing to do with the reason the world was so large last time.
Yeah, no, not at all. Couldn't have.
No,
Without
but
any
the
of that.
worlds are always big. Also, I have to go at 9 today. Right as iGamer started streaming and was doing his intro, he found out that one of his friends that he had helped mentor for a school competition got first place.
Nice.
So I have to make a phone call.
A phone call that will not be forgotten.
No.
Which is
A
why it
phone
would
call
be
that can't be
forgotten.
refused.
I'm almost done with the hole. I think I can get it. Short walk. Arrows. Very nice. Where is the short walk? 205, -82. Oh, wait. I need to put one of these and then -82. Ow!
Please don't hurt yourself.
Short walk, longer walk.
Mine's significantly more than 7 coal, and I
I
don't
like
have
long walks.
all
They're
of
the
my
same.
coal.
They're the same length.
No, this one. If you go here,
Oh, because it's off center.
it's shorter. It is a shorter walk.
I see. Because this is off center. This is
Yeah,
off center.
this entire thing is off center.
I understand
and
now.
Yeah, now we're gonna say that it was on purpose, and those signs were always there.
Okay.
Which is why it's been revealed that they were actually false. It was a false flag event.
No one would ever expect that.
No, what no one would ever expect is that the GIF would actually end up as the Spanish Inquisition and not a Rickroll.
What?
Right, I've messed this up.
DK, I can place the scaffolding.
Okay, you do this.
How far out do you want it to be?
Go all the way out to the other. Go all the way to the wall.
Now, scaffolding does stop at some point, so let me go over here. Because it'll.
Oh, somebody
fall.
broke my guardian farm. That's why it hurts you, Nick.
I see.
Who broke it?
I don't know.
I didn't realize you didn't have it claimed. I just thought that you trusted me.
Oh no, I'm not saying you broke it. I'm saying somebody broke it before you. But
I know,
that's
I
why
just
it
thought I
doesn't
could
work.
open your chests because you trusted me and not because not because it wasn't claimed. I'm surprised you didn't claim such an important construction.
Yeah, I did. DCL?
DCL broke it?
DCL? How dare you, sir?
DCL broke it. And that's interesting.
How did he break it?
There should be scaffolding there that prevents them from falling down far enough to hurt you. And DCL punched it and broke it.
He probably
Sir,
didn't even know
how
what the plan
dare you.
was.
Alright. And
Oh,
if
hey,
you
there's a
press-
village right next to my house.
And if you press shift more, you'll fall. Oh wait, it actually won't let you
Huzzah!
fall.
I fixed it.
Good job, iGamer.
Is there any weird limitations to scaffolding I should know about?
Yes.
You can only go
There's-
so far
yeah,
in a certain
because-
direction before they...
Because there's nothing like below these, this is its max distance. If I place more, they just fall. They don't go infinitely.
So beyond the
like, I
natural
could-
thorns effect, this farm no
could-
longer does damage. Nor can the
Fair enough.
guardian shoot you.
Until someone breaks it again.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Obviously, this is where the hamburger store is going to go.
Hamburger store.
Yeah, it's
I
going to
love-
be an Owl's.
I love that Fortune now works on iron.
Fortune works on everything now.
I know. I love that.
It's great.
Does scaffolding hold other blocks up?
You can put other blocks on top of scaffolds.
Nice.
But the scaffolding has to have a block below it first. It can go up infinitely though, right, iGamer?
Yep.
Oh. The real problem we'll have is bamboo, because we don't have an infinite amount of that.
Well,
It's
why
alright.
not?
I just wanted a little bit of scaffolding here.
Bamboo is infinitely farmable. Why don't you have an infinite amount of it?
Not at the moment. Like, we could theoretically obtain an infinite amount with infinite time. But
Why
we
did I
don't
not
Something you would
respawn
like
at
to
my
do.
bed?
That's not a feature on the server at the moment.
What?
That's a basic Minecraft feature.
Oh,
Yeah,
the bed
no,
respawn? Yeah, I'm still trying
Yeah,
to
no,
figure
you
that
have
one
to-
out.
You have to get the add-on. And that's also what gets rid of the wall.
I have to reach out to the warps people and figure that out. It actually might be in the bed plugin. I might have to look at that. Not sure yet.
Guy sleeps in a bed expecting to respawn the cave system and then ends up back in spawn.
I mean, you can always do /back to get to your death location.
I know, but where's fun in that? I mean, I can. Just teleported me back to spawn. That wasn't helpful.
I'm confused, Rampage. How do you
What,
do this?
what are you trying to attempt to do?
I'm trying to have scaffolding go forward
Alright.
from here. How do you do this?
If you look at the bottom of the block, or if you're at the same Y level as the block that you're trying to extend, and you press right click with it, it'll just go up. If you stand on top of the scaffolding, then it okay, why do you keep making it rain scaffolding? Why?
Well, obviously he's trying to build a support for the scaffolding.
I don't know. Scaffolding doesn't work for me.
I was like, go catch all that.
I'm sure scaffolding works just fine.
One of the scaffolding, but there was a lot more than one. Well, that scaffolding's gone for good.
So why don't you have an infinite bamboo farm again?
I've never bothered with it.
But it's an infinite fuel and XP farm.
How is it an XP farm? What?
Well, because you continuously cook things forever in it. You pair it with a infinite kelp farm. You'll never run out of XP. But I've seen people do like serious BS with that.
Do you want this one lower like this, DK?
No,
Then why is it one lower?
it's one lower because of the staircase.
Oh.
The staircase that does not yet exist, but will exist.
No, it's there. Like Rampage could see the staircase, and he now probably has a better understanding after I said the staircase.
We need lighting.
You do, but what's the point in lighting?
I have a shader on, so I see darkness.
All right, I'll fix it.
What darkness?
That's what I would say if I didn't have my shader on.
You're talking like you're Chris now. Dealing with darkness.
Added a bit of lighting. Lighting.
Are you trying to summon lighting?
No, I just made a bit of lighting. In the only acceptable way.
So the shop doesn't work, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to fix it, and it didn't work.
It got oofed.
I thought you guys waited to update till all the plugins were ready.
The plugin was ready. When we updated the plugin, they changed the
They changed the
they
big
changed
word.
the way that the YML file stores the shop data, and therefore it had to erase all of the previous shop data because it could no longer support the way that the old YML file stored it, which is dumb.
The plugin committed self-die.
Pretty much.
The plugin decided it no longer wanted to be part of this world.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh hey, I found a spider spawner.
Cool.
In an actual spawner dungeon, too.
Cool.
Can I pick those up? Is that still a thing?
With Silk Touch, you're meant to be able to, but I don't know if iGamer made that work since the last time I tried that.
It should work.
I'll have Silk Touch.
I can break it for
If
you.
it doesn't work, let me know. I'll go back and fix it later and then give you the...
Here, Rampage, you want to teleport to me and get me a spider spawner?
Sure.
I'll pay you for your troubles. How about that?
All right.
I guess I gotta bail.
All right, bye,
Alright,
Mr.
take care,
B.
Mr. B.
Bye.
Pull out your silk touch pickaxe.
Silk touch.
Is that a stone pickaxe?
No, it's netherite.
Oh, here we go. Here, Rampage. Here's your payment.
Ah. I see. Thank you.
I don't know if that is of any value. Also, you can have whatever's in that chest if you want.
Take some music disc.
Hey, there's also gunpowder in there.
Oh yeah, I should probably take that too.
Given I've heard about your antics with TNT. Oh, hey, a minecart chest.
Also, the spawner breaking thing works now, by the way. Hi, gamer.
What do you mean?
Maybe it was just the nether? Unless you changed something?
In terms of what?
When you break it, it actually drops.
Oh. No, I
Because
changed
you remember that we had problems with that. But
Yeah,
it
I
works
changed
now.
stuff.
So
What's funny is I was in a mine shaft, and the mine shaft intersected with an actual proper spider dungeon.
Cool.
Not a mine shaft spider dungeon.
Nice.
It's because 1 + 1 = fish and regrets. You know, I feel like Polar wasn't actually
No.
his big strategy didn't work.
Seems like he's gone now.
yeah,
Hey,
maybe
Rampage.
Apparently he's incapable of flying.
Rampage, I found another spawner.
Alright.
Except this one's a cave spider spawner,
Oh, okay.
which is arguably more difficult to utilize,
Much more difficult to use.
but also more interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if there are any more down here.
Do you want me to use water to clear out the webs?
No, there's nothing down here other than more iron. Yeah, I'm just going on an adventure down here. I have 2 spawners in my inventory now. I have no idea what you were working on, Rampage. I'm sorry for calling you away so much.
No worries.
You're just calling him away from becoming sad, that's all.
Why? Wait,
Okay,
what did
please
you...
fix it. I ran out of cobblestone.
Why would you...
Dad Can Learn is no longer AFK. Hey, now you can ask Dad Can Learn why he screwed up your spawner.
I mean, I know he did it by accident, so.
Let me go to my home called home, which is iGamer's house. Just so I can get a bit of haste.
Mending Fortune pickaxe is very nice.
What kind of pickaxe is it?
It's a mending, it's a mending Fortune 3 efficiency 3 diamond pickaxe.
Was it just in a chest?
Well, DK gave me the pickaxe, and I stole a bunch of books from your chests and combined them. That's why I needed the XP. I found an underutilized resource in your chests.
Yeah, I can just always get more books. I know where to get them, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to
Like, especially
making
mending
an
books.
enchanting.
Where to get more mending books.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to making an enchanting table yet.
All right, everything should be a little bit better lit for you.
I really don't like the fact that the staircase is
What I want are diamonds.
To be
Is it
honest with
just
you,
me?
maybe we should just make this out of wood.
Also, is it just me, or do diamonds not seem to spawn in veins anymore? I only seem to
Hmm.
find them in like groups of 1 instead of groups of like 5 to 8.
Depends on where you're looking.
Under Y level 0. I've got all the nice, beautiful deep cobble all around me. Or the cobbled deep slate, as it's called.
Rampage.
Hmm?
What's wrong?
Well, what else? What else?
Would you rather make the ceiling completely out of wood?
I think the building looks better in cobblestone,
Okay.
but I just don't like the fact that we have the staircase there. And I'm almost considering, do we just get rid of the staircase?
Yes.
Because I don't think we need it. We could make
Maybe
it,
we should lower the burger stand instead.
well, because we can use this space for something else.
Or
Are you deciding
We
that you
can-
don't like what you've built after you've gone through all the effort of building it?
We can
no,
just-
we built 2 staircases, and now we're wondering if the right staircase is necessary.
the short staircase, the short walk, as you saw, since they're different.
Yeah, since mine is actually proper and even.
No, the problem, DK, is you built this, your entrance, not centered.
It's perfectly centered.
Come
It
on,
is not
DK.
even close.
DK, what are
Sure
you
it is.
doing?
It's centered to where it needs to be centered to.
It's not
For some
centered.
reason, I doubt that.
It's centered with the
You are
with
trying
the
to tell
courtyard.
me that it's centered with the yard when it's also not centered with the yard.
Perfectly centered with the
It
yard.
is not centered to anything. It is off.
What I'm actually thinking to do with the right thing is actually I think I want to destroy both things, and that's the kind of funny part. So what I want to do is I want to rebuild the burger stand so that the staircase and it are one structure
I found
to
one
make
of
like
those.
a restaurant.
I found
What do you
one of
think about
those
that?
infamous geodes.
Do you have a silk touch thing to pick up all the glass windows?
Yeah. This one might become lava, or might be eaten by the lava. Let me just take that. Oh, well, that bucket of lava's gone. Is glass like a high-value resource, DK?
Yes. 'Cause it
Really?
requires me to make a shovel and pick up sand, and I really don't want to.
Oh yeah, since we can't buy sand right now.
It's high value because he's lazy.
No, I
Fair.
just really hate digging sand. I've done too much of that. I can't do it anymore.
Why don't you do it with an efficiency 5 shovel? Mine's instant.
You've
I've
done
never
that.
had a efficiency anything shovel.
That's because you choose to do things with stone tools.
No, it's I
yeah,
don't have any books whatsoever. I've never. the only book,
I've had so many books. DK.
yeah, I know. I try not to. Well, I try to treat that as your things, and I don't touch them without talking to you about them.
Well, you
I,
could
I, I,
have.
ju- I just straight up stole books from him and told him so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I just wouldn't do that though. It's not very merry of me.
I mean, but if you asked, I would have told you you could.
I wouldn't even think to ask. That's the funny part. Like I just assumed they had like an important purpose, and I like filed them away as non-existent.
A few of them did.
What?
But I wasn't gonna use them for a while. And it's not that hard to get more.
I have no idea how you're obtaining these things.
How he's obtaining these enchanted books?
Yeah.
He's just enchanting books.
Yeah.
See, the only way I knew to get enchanted books involved either finding them or fishing. That's it.
No,
No,
you can just put books in an
you
enchanting
take a
table.
book and you throw it in an enchant table, it becomes an enchanted book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that's how that worked at all, so I was thinking you were having to like hard get these things.
You either
Do-
find
do-
them,
Well,
you
it's
trade
a
with
lot of
villagers.
money. I'll be honest, it's a lot of money for leather.
You either find them, you trade with villagers, you put books in a enchanting table and enchant them, or fishing. Those are like the ways that you can get enchanted books. So there's a lot of different options.
I'm really sad by the number of diamonds I found.
Yeah, mining in this version is much more difficult. It's depressing.
I found a single diamond, and it only gave me a single diamond when I mined it by Fortune 3.
Oof.
That's rough.
That's rough, man.
You just copied what I said.
I mean, that's the same thing I would have said, so...
Well, I said it first.
So what do you want me to say? Big ouchie?
No, Rampage, you're supposed to say Jinx, you owe me a soda.
No, see,
That's
here's
not
what
how that
actually
works,
happened.
Chris. You
Is
have
that
to, you can only
Rampage
say that if
read
you say it at the same
iGamer's
time.
mind, copied him before he could say it.
Yes. Rampage's mind copied my mind, and he just happened to say
Okay,
it
well,
before
where
I
is
said
your
it.
proof?
My brain is my proof.
And how can I see that?
Uh,
How can I
I've-
display this evidence to the rest of the world?
if I go get a CAT scan of
of-
my brain?
Of the 4 diamonds I've mined, I've gotten 6 total diamonds.
Okay.
The number of diamonds I'm receiving is sad. I think it's Big Diamond conspiring against me.
Actually, no, I know why. It's the current sanctions that are doing that.
Yeah.
They added sanctions to diamonds.
But
Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
But
the Russian diamond market.
they don't produce diamonds.
Apparently they do.
In Minecraft, they do.
Yeah,
So,
diamonds are
unfortunately,
actually...
it seems like the sanctions are working against you. I'm sorry.
The thing is in real life, diamonds aren't rare or valuable in any way.
They're only made rare because people hold on to them.
They're
Yeah.
valuable because humans make them valuable, but they're not rare.
I mean, it's like the same thing with money. It has value because we say it does.
Well,
That's true.
iGamer, the only reason diamonds have anywhere near the value that they do is because they're put into an artificial scarcity by the diamond companies that hold back most of the diamonds.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're worth something because people make them worth something.
Yeah, but they're not actually worth anything because they don't actually have any value.
Exactly.
We'll work on this next time, but what I want to do is turn this staircase into a restaurant that flows back down here.
Okay.
But hopefully next week the shop will be there and we'll have access to a few more blocks to make that work a little bit better.
I plan on having it back for next week.
I wonder how much money I have at this point. I should check. Let's see. $2,000.
How much money do I have?
You have
312,000.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Nick?
What's Baltop looking like?
I
Yikes.
I am above you somehow. Even though I haven't made money in, like, years.
Look at Doc. How did Doc get that money? I don't think he gave himself all of it. If he were to give himself money, he would give himself much more than $8 million.
Unless that's what he wants you to sign.
Rampage, I need your help again.
Either way, DCL right now, because we never count Doc and Baltop. DCL is the richest man on the server.
I mean, I could very easily get lots of money. I just never bothered.
Same.
It's alright, Rampage is gonna make sure that I'm top eventually.
Ah, lava.
I could just funnel all my money to DK for a while and just make him on top of Baltop.
Lol.
That'd be pretty funny.
That would be.
Yeah, just to mess with Polar.
I should totally do that.
No, y'all need to do that.
Yeah, okay. It would be
You want-
super easy if I had help, but
Rampage, you want Anthemous shards?
yeah, I'll take some ammo.
Because I put some in there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've thought about how to get money like super easily.
Okay, what have you come up with?
Well, that I'll show you when it's done.
Rampage, don't leave yet.
Are you gonna say that so that I
Come
don't
here.
make it impossible before you do it?
Yeah.
Here, look at what I found.
As long as it's totally legit, I'm not gonna take it away.
Uh-huh.
Just watch Rampage. I don't think I have /fly on this one. No, I don't.
Alright.
What I did before was totally legit, and you took that away. So I don't know that I trust you anymore.
Alright,
How
y'all.
large is
Also,
it?
may
Hey,
I
Rampage,
ask
do
what
you have that
level of
water
glitch
bucket still?
abusing is allowed
What?
on the server? What level of glitch abusing is allowed on the server? Am I allowed to make slice portals?
I don't
that-
know what
Rampage,
those
do you
are.
still have that bucket of water?
Yeah, I do.
You
I
want to
don't
clear
know
this
what
out?
those
My
are.
sword broke. I can't.
Alright, y'all. I
Let's see if there's another
have
one
to
down
go,
here before I
but,
leave.
it was a pleasure
Hiya,
seeing you
gamer.
all after 2 weeks, and
Alright,
I'll
yeah.
see you next week.
Goodbye.
Hey, after stream next
Yeah.
week, are we able to like kidnap you for anything?
Well, next week is
No,
Easter,
there's nothing else down here.
so maybe not.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe not.
Just because it's a
I'm just trying to
holiday.
figure out like what plans to make since I plan on having like a birthday stream next Sunday.
Oh,
Ooh.
maybe.
His birthday is on Easter.
Yes, I see that. Maybe. We'll see.
No.
I'll let
Okay.
you know later this week.
Thank you
Which
for letting me
probably means Sunday.
know.
I'll
That's
be
fair.
honest. But yeah. I mean, I'll say this. I'll try because I mean we stream later at night, so usually we don't have a whole bunch of family plans going on for Easter this year. So maybe, but if my parents kidnap me, especially since it's a holiday, I kind of have to go with it. So yeah.
But
Alright.
thankfully, my parents are much more introverted, so.
Alright, y'all. Have a good night.
I
Hi,
ended up
gamer.
giving
Hi, gamer.
Bye.
So
Bye.
the sad thing is, Rampage, I give you all of the coal.